Hello and welcome to my channel. As usual, this is your humble host Emmanuel. Today we are kickstarting the discussion on the in-law in marriage. The in-law. The word in-law is mostly misused by a lot of people. You hear people say, my in-laws. There's actually no word like my in-laws. What you have is my sister's in-law. That's where the plural is. Brothers in-law. But be that as it may, and for ease of use, to make this discussion easy, so we're going to undermine the grammatical side of it and just use the word like that. So you hear me saying in-laws, but please, when you're writing your English language, don't use that. It's wrong grammatically. So you say my brothers-in-law, not my in-laws. So today we're going to be talking about the in-law in marriage. Simply stated, the in-law is any close relative of your spouse, male or female. So it may be your spouse's father. In that case, it's your father-in-law, your spouse's mother-in-law, sisters-in-law, brothers-in-law. Okay, so any relative of your spouse, when you get married, they become your relatives by law of marriage or matrimony. So the issue of in-law is mostly misunderstood, especially by young and intending couples. They seem to underplay the importance of the in-law in their marriage. You hear some young men say, I'm not marrying the whole village. I'm just marrying one person. So who are these people? What the young man is saying is that he doesn't want to relate with people, even though they are related in one way or the other to his spouse or his wife, or vice versa. This is a very wrong understanding, and what I'm here to do today is to explain to the best of my ability the issue of the in-law in marriage. People say no man is an island, and the issue of marriage is actually something that brings people together, families, communities, even countries. You see, when a woman marries outside her country, for instance, she goes to another country, maybe as first lady, you discover that she can influence the lots of her country people. She can introduce them to her husband or to her new place, new home, new country. For instance, when the wife of the late Samora, was it Marshall, married the late Nelson Mandela, Gracia Machel, actually, that's her name. She became the first lady of South Africa. And, she could bring people from her country. I think she's from Mozambique. And the fact that they are related to the first lady could give them certain access. But maybe that would be a very distant example. But in a nutshell, in-laws are very, very important in marriage. There have been cases where people meet people they don't even know, and they get some favor simply because they knew this guy when he was marrying their relative, maybe a cousin. During traditional marriage, a lot of people gather to join this, especially people from the kindred of the lady being married. So they will see everything taking place. They will note the guy who is marrying their cousin or brother or sister. And they may not even keep close contact. But if, for instance, this young man gets stranded somewhere, there have been cases where people come up to say, "Oh, I know you. You are married to so and so place. It's our sister. It's our cousin," and they give a helping hand. So, the in-laws can be as important as that. But ironically, the apathy that is shown to the in-law, even closer relatives like sisters-in-law, brothers-in-law, can beat your imagination. You wonder, I take my wife's relatives as brothers or sisters. I don't even see any difference, because when you are married, naturally, the two of you are supposed to be one, I just say, united and share everything in common. So, the little help you give to the in-law shouldn't, be something that you will so detest to do, and then because of that, I'm not married to the whole world. People are hostile to their in-laws. So, but for one little reason or the other. So what I'm trying to say is that the in-law is a relationship that you naturally contract when you set out to get married to somebody. And it will not be fair if you just come and, without knowing the kind of relationship they have kept with your spouse, you isolate them and say, I'm not marrying everybody. Too much of everything is, but if there are excesses, that you don't want to be involved in, that's the same way you handle other issues. Cut certain excesses, because, I agree that sometimes in-laws can put some pressure, financial pressure, but the advantage outweighs the disadvantage. So, there are many things to talk about the in-laws. Like in some communities, when people get married, the family can, maybe the man's family can say, okay, you are training this guy, so you are going to continue to train him, and then your wife may not know, the arrangement. So it behoves you to say to your spouse, even while courting, and look at, that's why it is good to disclose everything you are dealing with before you engage in marriage. Or I have somebody in the university, my cousin, my brother, my sister, my younger one, or whoever it is. I am the one training him or her. So you let your spouse know ab initio. Most times it will be easier to handle than to just, bring it up as a surprise. That's where the problem is. So we are encourage people getting married to disclose everything they were dealing with before this marriage began. And the ones you need to drop, you drop. The ones you need to take on, you take on. I want to make this video as short as simple, just to introduce the in-law in marriage, which is our next topic in dealing with the issue of family and marriage. So in the next video we are going to expand this discussion, but go to the subscription place in this channel and just subscribe, make your comment, share your experience, and wait for us in the next episode. We're going to pieces as it were the specific issues relating to the in-law in marriage. The essence of this presentation is just to kickstart it. I know it's a very exciting topic. The issue of in-laws in marriages and homes has been a make or mar issue. So we are going to deal more extensively with it, and then you will see that if you treat this issue wisely, the in-law actually is a plus and not a minus in your marital relationship. So continue, those of you who are married already, continue your marital relationship. The Lord bless your marriage. Those of you who are entering and you're already thinking what to do with these in-laws, follow us in this discussion, and you probably, of course, most assuredly pick one thing or two and happy to deal with the in-law in marriage. The Lord bless you, God loves you, and so do we in my channel. Bye for now.